Hello everyone, we are happy you have found the time and join us today. The topic of webinar today is competitive and psychological pricing as a marketing weapon for e-commerce. Our awesome speakers are going to introduce you several ways in how prices may affect your sale online, and as well as some winning PPC tactics. So just for your information, our session will include a Q&A section after the presentations of our speakers, so feel free to put your questions into the chat box. We will answer them after the speeches are over. Also, the recording of the webinar will be sent to you, so don't worry if you need to leave early. Well, today's session is hosted and organized by Promoda and our partner Prisync. Promoda company, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, something went wrong. So, Promoda Company is a multi-channel internet marketing company specializing in e-commerce marketing. We have been providing complex online marketing services for more than 10 years now. We have Google Analytics and Google AdWords partnership certificates. We have won a couple of top SEO badges and partnered with e-commerce platforms. Currently, we have over 500 campaigns worldwide, helping our customers solve various online marketing issues they faced. Our partner today is Prisync, a competitor price tracking software. The speaker on behalf of the Prisync is Burj Tanir, the co-founder and SEO of the company. So I'm giving floor to Burj. 1 second, please.
Okay, thanks a lot for the introduction, Elena. So pleasure to meet you all. Thanks a lot for joining us, as Elena mentioned. So I am, as Elena mentioned, the CEO and the co-founder of Prisync. And Prisync is a competitive price tracking software for all sizes of e-commerce companies from all around the world. And at the moment, we already help e-commerce companies to monitor and analyze their competitive prices. And we actually already work with companies from more than 20 countries, and it's quite exciting for me to go through some e-commerce pricing tactics, insights this evening. So let's start. So my sort of flow will be, speaking about the psychology of online prices, but this subject is huge. So I will only just aim to, give you very quick takeaways, but I will be also, introducing you a great actually resource about this subject, so you can actually read further on that. And then I will basically talk why it's actually a must to have e-commerce competitive prices in the market, because it's very competitive and you should really react on that competition. And as the last subject, I will basically tell you how to do this automatically instead of just monitoring your competitors one by one manually. So let's start. So the first step is actually the psychological pricing as a strategy. And as I said, our aim is actually in e-commerce, or actually in any pricing operation, is to set prices to get people to buy. So here I will basically go through three sort of takeaways. And the first one is actually finding out the digits. So should it be odd or even in the price digits? And the second one is the sound of the prices, so how they really sound. It's very interesting. And also the display size of the prices. And at the bottom of the slide, you will see a link which actually contains quite much more than what I will speak about. So you can actually go through that link and find out more about the issue. And I think Elena will be also sharing this deck with you, so you can find issue. So basically, we actually need the price that seems smaller. So what I mean here is actually charm pricing. So we all know that 9.19 feels cheaper than 10, and this is actually called charm pricing, and this is actually a well-known marketing issue. And so why don't we just apply it in e-commerce, right? So charm pricing actually works best when the left digit changes. So we shouldn't really think that, okay, 3.79 is much better than 3.8. That's not really correct. But if you have the opportunity to really change the left digit, so for example, from 3 to 2.99, well, there you have actually a a weapon, I would say. So the reason why we just actually feel so is that, our brains basically encodes, so remembers, let's say, prices very quickly. So while we are reading this price, we basically encode 2 instead of the sort of nominal value of 2.99 is actually 3, but we instead focus on 2. So this should be applied in e-commerce as well. So most of us already do that, but still some of us are lacking that strategy. So why don't we just apply it? This is a quite straightforward strategy. So we should really do that, I think. And the second step is actually the price that sounds smaller. Well, this is the most interesting part. Actually, most of you might think, but not really speaking out of them. But still, the sound, how the price sounds, is also quite crucial in our processing, in our brains. So we need actually larger amount of resources to process prices that sound. If you spend larger amount of resources on something, that really also feels large. So if, for example, you have larger amount of resources on a price, it feels like larger. So what we can do here is actually, we can actually see that customers will perceive prices as lower if they will contain fewer syllables. So if you take a look at the example 27.82 versus 28.16, the left-hand side price is lower, but since it actually sounds less, the users, the consumers actually react them as if they are lower. So this is actually a proven, I don't know, neuroscientific fact, actually. So the third part that I will go through is actually the way the prices look. So this is also quite straightforward as well. So actually, I will give you a do and don't over here. So we should actually display our prices with smaller typefaces to make them look smaller. So if you really push your typeface and big prices, bullets and stuff, that also feels large in the eyes of the consumer. So do not fall on the fallacy of I will put discount, so I should push my discount with larger typefaces. Well, this is wrong. Mind. And also in case of a discount, we should be using a bigger typeface for the old price, and we should be using the smaller typeface for the new price to really emphasize this psychological fact. So after the psychology of pricing, let's come to the point about the competitiveness of our prices. So as we all know, and as we actually all feel, 2 point time is equal to 4, and this fact can reflect into the prices in business. So if you do not have the right price in the business, you have no chance to do business, because the consumers are already spoiled by choices, so they will just, instead of you, they will just pick another solution if you do not have the right price. And actually they are really spoiled by the choices, because there are already 12 million e-commerce companies in the market, and also comparison shopping is rising up. So consumers all have reach to comparison shopping engines like Google Shopping or all other local similar players in the market. Prices, but how? Obviously not by manually tracking our competitors, but using an automation instead. Like pricing just comes into play at this point, so it actually lets you automatically monitor your competitor prices 4 times a day, and it sends you email alerts, and it also displays on that. And here the crucial part is actually identify monitored versus competitors, and also your competitors. So here actually on assortment, companies can actually focus cross-selling products, and in terms of competitors, you can actually do a quick Google analysis, and you can just see which products are mostly retailed at which competitor, and actually you can find out the majority of them, the importance of those competitors, by taking a look at their Alexa or similar web rankings. And right after that decision of assortment and competition, we will actually need to only find out the product links, and only after once of product matching, we import all those links into pricing, and it fully automatically updates prices 4 times a day. And this is actually how it sort of displays the data. So we display the big picture of the market in the very first screenshot you see here. So you see the price changes, the products that are out of stock, so the pricing position distribution of your products. You can also see historical charts. So these are all, beautiful looking dashboards included in pricing. And after that, you can actually drill down at the product level and you can benchmark your prices versus your competitors one by one. And you can actually also make, more aggregated analysis in terms of brands, so you can see how you perform at specific brands. And if you actually need further integration, you can also use our API, which lets companies to build their own repricing engines or their own notifications. And also, as I said, on top of this lovely web dashboard, we also send email notifications to your inboxes automatically every day. So you do not really need to log in and check the prices like every day, but you can react them automatically through our email notifications. So thanks a lot for listening. And as a sort of campaign, we actually offer many of our packages, and our packages are actually the most affordable packages in the market, I would say, and it starts from only 29 euros per month. And your feedbacks at the Q&A session after this one. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Birch. Thank you very much. Now I would like to proceed to our second speaker, Kate Sudarkina. Kate has a vast experience in promoting projects through Facebook and paid advertising, through Google AdWords, different kinds of marketing tool within Google AdWords. So Kate is going to talk about the bidding techniques in PPC, which will help you win the competition. Kate, you are welcome. You have the floor, and right now you are going to have screen control.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes.
I will start. From the name of my part of the webinar, it is how do we need to know more about and how to improve bids in AdWords and how important bids themselves. So I will start from the very beginning. What is bid in AdWords? I hope someone of you knows, someone can guess that bid is the price you plan to pay for a click. When creating campaign in AdWords, you will be asked to set bidding option. For example, it is to pay for a click. You may set a maximum price you are going to pay first on a group level or on a keywords level. This is where this part is rather important. It is up to you to choose what level to choose to set your bids, and and this will influence on how you can manage your budget of this or that campaign. And one of the options it is to set rather high bids when you launch a new account or a new campaign, and to set bids rather maximum, and then you can minimize them up to $1 or $2 up to $1, for example. But for this, you need to have some statistics, even 2-3 days when you can minimize it. Why at the very beginning of the campaign you need to set a higher bid? This will make good for your quality score. So the maximum, the rather higher bids can improve your quality score as well. Then the next option allow Google AdWords to control the bids. It's not difficult. You just need to set maximum bid limits and go ahead. As well, this option of bidding has both pluses and minuses. So we'll start from the pluses. The first one is the versatile segmentation. The unappreciated ability to segment your campaigns and add groups based on similarity and categorize them into custom folders which you can then bid separately. The second one, it is efficiency. Automation can give you the freedom to manage your bid accounts on a micro level and focus instead of growth on growth opportunities or account strategies, while also keeping tabs on everyday performance. And the third one, it is the ability to handle large and complex accounts. It can be challenging to manage all of thousands of keywords within large accounts. So in these cases, the automation can help you. Then minuses. Oh, sorry, I had one screen. Then minuses. The first one, it is traffic and conversion suggestions. It is advisable to turn on automated bidding only after your account have decent statistics to based on it. If there is no such statistics, you need to set, it is wise, it is better not to set automated bidding from the very beginning. The second one, it is this means that automation doesn't mean hands-off. By using it, you still have to actively looking for the bids in AdWords and every day, and because when the AdWords system automatically can raise your bids, you may have no results. And you will be angry on AdWords because you spent much and have nothing. For this, you need to look through every day for the statistics or for the bids, how the AdWords system rise your bids on what level and why. If it is if you don't like the amount on which the AdWords system writes your bids, you can turn on these statistics and set the bids manually. Then the third one, minus, it is be aware of aggressive changes. This conducted to GDN mostly and remarketing. This style of targeting optimization, also known as display campaign optimizer, and will automatically find placements in the display network that are around your current cost per customer or target CPA if you are using it. But again, for this type, you need to set to get statistics as for the cost for the for customer in the account. Then 3 more tips not to use automatic bidding. The first one, it is oh sorry, it is page position. Search can grow your business faster than many traditional channels. And think about the last time you searched for a product. Did you even bother to glance bound, for example, the third, the fourth positions? I think no. But to ensure you are truly receiving impressions for critical keywords in the account, you would want to bid higher on those specific keywords so that your ad places on the top of the page or at least position 4 or 5 to reach these searches. You may not be most actionable to convert. With automatic bidding, you again can't selectively choose to adjust the individual bids on such critical keywords, which leave your ads in the bottom of the page, so nobody will click on your ad. Since these keywords are more valuable and higher priority, you are a bit higher than broad matched variants. So as you get more specific with your match type of the keywords. It is better to bid more on phrase or exact match of the keyword than on broad. And while you said the automatic bidding AdWords system itself will set higher bids on a broad match type of keywords, and you may get more traffic, but this traffic will be I don't like no, not of your specific or not of your niche. So while an advertiser would prefer to receive all clicks on the most specific match type of keywords, and it is like to prevent this, for example, it is of course better to use manual bid management and to set bids manually or exactly on those groups of keywords you want most, and you can suggest that people will search for these keywords. People are more aware to buy, for example, something to make a goal by this type of keyword. So this is one of the minuses of automatical bidding. And the last one, it is manual management of CPA. Consider keywords in your account that might convert at a higher rate than others. You would want to receive more impressions and invest more on the keywords that convert. That attention would be reflected in a higher bid price for converting keywords and a lower bid for lower converting, but still relevant keywords. With automatic bidding, Google makes the decisions on how the budget and bids are prescribed for all keywords. And this prevents you from making more specific preferences for your conversion terms, as well as dim keywords that just might be driving cost rather than value. Then let's go to the next step of bidding. The next option, it is conversion optimizer. And let's speak about it. How does conversion optimizer in AdWords work? If you the advertiser and you specify a relatively low target cost for conversion, the tool will place conservative bids on only those keywords that Google thinks will convert better for your business. But this feature can be turned on only when the campaign have any statistics from the beginning. And it may work good on and this will make work good for you only from the very beginning, because for example, if you get for one keyword the CPA, for example, $50, yes, and this you agree with this price, and you want to use the conversion optimizer. That means you want to see how with Google you can minimize this price. For example, up to $10 for of CPA, and conversion optimizer has such logic that for the first, for example, for the first week of working, it may minimize the CPA up to $10, for example, or $12. And but if you're using it all the time, Google will raise the bids in order for you to pay more for your targeted CPA. So in general, this feature is good at the very beginning, and after that you will pay twice twice or even more for the targeted CPA for this or that keyword in comparison when it was before you turn it on. So you will you should think twice when turning it on. Then the next option, it is you can see in the settings when in the settings of the campaign, it is flexible bid strategies. Flexible bid strategies automatically set bids to optimize for certain goals across certain campaigns and groups and keywords. Once you have created a strategy, it will be shared in your shared library in Google AdWords, making it accessible for one spot and making performance tracking easier. Then you can make the strategy in the shared library, and you can apply the strategy to the campaign you need, to the ad of groups you need, to the keywords you need, or keywords or to the group of keywords, etc. What are the variants of flexible bid strategy? Maximize the strategy that has a name maximize clicks. This strategy will focus on increasing clicks while spending a target amount. The target spend amount is essentially the budget you are setting for any campaign or ad group or keywords that is utilizing this strategy. This is separate from the daily budget you will set for this campaign. So you can manually make it. You can in this strategy. You can manually set the maximum CPC and target spend per day. This strategy is very useful when you have a business like it is. You have very few clicks, and each click costs you much. So you can use this strategy, but of course, again, very carefully. You may look for it every day and look how what clicks you get from AdWords, because sometimes AdWords may spend your budget on nothing, and you may get a good amount of clicks, but these clicks again will bring you nothing. So you may try it, but look for it. The other one is the target search page location. This option will automatically raise or lower your bids to show your ad at the top of the page or on the first page of the Google search results. This strategy only works for Google Search Network. Once you apply it will only take a few minutes for your bids to start being changed by Google, and Google can update this maximum or minimum bids several times a day. It is up for the option it has. To set the initial bid amount, you can do one or two things. You can opt for the automated approach and have Google set the bid and adjust for you, or set the bid yourself, and then make Google adjust the bid for you. But what is important thing, and keep it in mind, this strategy doesn't guarantee placement on the top of the page or ad position on the first page of the results. This strategy will attempt to achieve your target location, but a final placement is going to be decided by the results of the ad auction. The next one is the target CPA. Target CPA may sound familiar, and it is similar to optimize for conversions. This option allows you to set bids to achieve an average CPA across all ad groups and campaigns using the strategy you may use on any level. With this approach, some conversions may cost more than the target, and some may cost less. But overall, AdWords will try to keep your cost per conversion equal to the target. As well, keep in mind that this strategy sets bid adjustments to reach your target CPA and superseding other bid adjustments you have set, except where you set a mobile bid adjustment of minus, for example, 100%. So if your site or landing page is not friendly for mobile traffic, this strategy will not work good for you. Then the other one is called enhanced CPC. Enhanced CPC helps you bid more efficiently to maximize conversions. You can set your own maximum CPC bid for each keyword, and from here AdWords will adjust your bids depending on what it believes is the likelihood of the click leading to a conversion. Enhanced CPC campaign will only raise your bid up to 30% and can lower it as much as 100%. Google looks at real-time data to make your bids more effective, such as on the level of device, browser, location, and time of day when adjusting your bids during ad auction. And this strategy can be implemented for clients with rather small and medium business and may bring some good results for, again, not from the beginning of the account launching, but from time passing. You may for sure use it and see how it works. The last one, I hope it is the target return on ad spend. This strategy uses for conversion value. When you set your conversion tracking in AdWords, there is an option when getting a code that you will set on the thank you page. There is an option that you can may place some optional conversion value that will count when someone makes a conversion. So it should be done in the tab in the two tabs under conversion. And once you will do this and set the code on the thank you page, AdWords will count all your conversions in the accounts, and you may see them. This strategy will set the maximum CPC bid to maximize your conversion value. At the same time, AdWords will be trying to achieve an average return on spend that equal to your target. This also strategy, from my experience, I can tell that this strategy works for big companies, for big accounts with very large budget. So it's not for small kind of business. Because for a small kind of business, it may not produce good results, and you may be angry on this and not satisfied with this, and it's better to turn it off. By the end, I want to share some things like best practice. One thing I have learned from clients I have spoken to who and using different flexible strategies that we are talking about. I have seen quite a few clients who have enabled the strategy and see more spend in AdWords. Yet the amount of the conversions has stayed the same, and the quality of the conversions had not changed. So if you have a large business, for example, you have a very big online shop of I don't know, clothes shop, for example, as ASOS, I don't know, and like this. So all these strategies can be good for you. You can wear one. This month you can wear one, for example, maximum leads. Then you can use target return on ad spend, and so on. You may see good results and bad results, but mostly the result will be satisfied. But if you have a small business, all the strategy will won't give you what you want. Won't give you, for example, to get a lower CPC, yes, but to get a lower CPA, mostly no. Then from my personal experience, I want to say that when launching, first launching the campaigns or the whole account or just new campaign in the account that had statistics, it is best way to set bids on a group level. Then after 4 days, 5 days of working, you may change these bits up to the quality score, up to the CTR, on this, based on the statistics from CTR, quality score, of course, conversions, and so on. Then when you will see that this or that keyword will convert for you better or worse, you may go to set bids on keyword level. So in this case, you just can rule manage of each keyword type, and to get the best result you want. But in this case, you need to look through the bids on the keywords level every day, because for this day, for example, for tomorrow, you get good CPA with these bids exactly on these keywords, and today you have bad CPA. So it is for me, it is advisable to control every day, even on weekends. Then the last words from me is to sum up all these piece of information. When it is very important to make your personal bid strategy based on the peculiarities of your business, and or from the peculiarities of the business. You need to know exactly what goals to hunt on each level of AdWords account development. Understanding this gives you a clear picture in what direction you go at the very beginning, and after that at the very step, at each step of your business development. So thank you for listening. That's all from me.
Thank you, Kate, very much for a very informative presentation. I'm sure that our listeners may have some questions, so please feel free to contact us if you have any questions even when the webinar ends. And now I would like to say a few words about special bonus Promoda prepared for our loyal audience. So our bonus is a free marketing audit of your site. So if you feel that you are stuck with your online marketing efforts and you feel that you could use some help and advice, please apply for our free audit of your website, which will include SEO, PPC, and usability audits, as well as general insight on best online marketing strategies and tactics for your online business. So feel free to follow the link and request your free expert session. I don't see any questions. As for now, so feel free to contact us at contact@promada.com. And thank you very much for your attention and coming to us. It was a pleasure for us. Stay tuned for our upcoming events. We will highlight them in our social accounts and blogs. And have a great rest of the day. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.